Buxton Town Team was set up in 2012 after a group of local volunteers entered the government's Mary Porter's Town Regeneration Scheme competition. They didn't win, but it seemed like a good idea, so the group decided to go ahead anyway, and they set up a community interest company with the simple objective to advance the prosperity of Buxton and the well-being of its community. A volunteer management system was created which allowed any member to propose a project that would enhance the town to the board of directors. All projects had to be clearly defined and self-financing and would use the time, skills and expertise of the volunteer members to achieve their objectives. We were not short of ideas. Over the past 12 years we have been involved in over 50 projects. A monthly newsletter edited by the communications group is sent to all members, and that informs them of the projects that are currently ongoing so that they can join those that they enjoy and have the skills for. We currently have just under 400 members and many more residents who help out on an ad hoc basis. Each project poses its own set of challenges, and they are completed with a mixture of teamwork, expertise, enthusiasm, fundraising, seeking involvement from the wider community, and a great deal of hard work in most cases.
I'm really impressed with the town team. I have been ever since it was set up, and every year, every day they're doing something new.
Some of our projects have become so successful in their own right that they have been fledged off into separate organisations. The whole town spring fair, held annually on the May Day bank holiday, takes over large parts of the town and attracts thousands of visitors. It is now run independently of the town team. The Serpentine Community Garden evolved from a small set of guerrilla gardeners who took over the disused council plant nursery. But with the help of the town team and Transition Buxton, it has been transformed into a thriving, growing space where a range of local visitors from 8 to 80 can share the experience of growing plants and people. Another town team project was involved in a bid to run the town market after the local council put it out to tender. They were successful in their bid and went on to rejuvenate the market, which takes place every Tuesday and Saturday. Some town team members with particular interest in railways set up the Friends of Buxton Station and set about improving the town station by helping restore the fan window, introducing sculpture and artwork, and creating an award-winning Japanese garden. Finally, the annual Buxton Garden Trail, which takes place in the summer months and involves over 25 local gardeners opening their gardens, was set up as a town team project and now runs independently along with the associated Flower Pot Trail, now run by Funny Wonders Inc. Some projects develop much further than was originally intended as new developments and opportunities arise. One project, to improve the look of the town over the Christmas period, involved some volunteers making their own decorations to put up around the town. This has developed into a small cottage industry where groups of people get together regularly throughout the year to create decorations, often from recycled materials. The Buxton Baublers, like many of our ongoing projects, have formed their own social groupings and support each other as well as contributing to the well-being of the town. Alongside the group that meet together, there are several dozen outworkers too, who work from home but very much feel part of the team. Together, they have produced almost 7,000 decorations to date.
Well, my husband and I live down in Reading, and we came up to Buxton for Christmas holiday. And I saw these amazing decorations all around the town, and it just made it look so lovely and festive, and you could tell that everyone was so proud of their town. And so we decided to move here and live in Buxton. And when we arrived, I met up with Tina and joined the Buxton Town Team and became a bauble. And so now I'm helping make the decorations that I loved when we used to come for Christmas.
Another example is the Sustainable Travel Group, who originally set up to develop some of the ideas that were generated by the Town Team Buxton on the Move conference in 2016. Working with the district and county councils, they examined what possible improvements could be made to the way people move around the town. A large-scale data gathering exercise from residents, visitors, train travellers and local businesses allowed us to formulate a whole town travel plan. Leaflets were produced to encourage people to use buses for leisure as well as necessary travel. Members advised council officers on the possible traffic-free routes around the town that would encourage walking and cycling. A bike maintenance course has also been set up for youngsters, not only to encourage them to use active travel, but also to introduce them to the work of the town team.
So, why did you decide that you wanted to volunteer with Buxton Town Team for your DofE?
Because it's quite local and easy to get to, and it's quite nice to sort of do something where you can see the improvement firsthand. And I've always seen the decorations around the town at Christmas and thought they looked quite well, and I wanted to get involved with those, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity.
Good, okay. So are you prepared to help with the spring clean as well?
Yep.
Brilliant, okay. Great.
One proposed action, to improve access to the Monsell and High Peak trails from Buxton, looked like a non-starter. Until we were made aware of an innovative light rail electric vehicle that was looking for a trial site. Almost 3 years on, and we are now talking not just to National Park officers and members, but to senior figures in regional and national government and the rail industry about the very real possibility of running a light rail service from Buxton to the Monsell Trail at Blackwell Mill. Our volunteers are the heart and soul of this organisation, so let's hear what they have to say.
Well, we're looking forward, of course, we've got more jobs on the plans for Easter and so on. So the sooner you've got one sorted out of the way, packed up, and you're starting on the next one. So never a dull moment, which is the fun of it all.
They're all local Buxtonians who volunteered through Appeal. They all come along and they're very enthusiastic and keen to do what they do. And we also get a lot of thanks from people who see us doing it en route. Yeah, so you do feel appreciated.
Just clearing branches back, planting trees, putting up bird boxes, engaging kids, cleaning railings, all those things. I find them, super worthwhile. Like I said, nothing's big, but you put it all together, then it starts to be big.
That's right, Steve. A lot of people doing a little bit can make a big difference. And what next? Throughout its life, the Buxton Town Team has adapted to new demands and embarked on new projects, changed its structure, accommodated new members with new skills and experience. It won't stand still, but with the help of its army of volunteers, it will continue to advance the prosperity of Buxton and the well-being of its community.